Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of my live tea tasting. I've got an exciting blend for you guys today. And I know I'm 1 week over, and I kind of did this on purpose because as you guys know, I've been working on doing spooky teas all of October, and I bought one extra one because it sounded really nice, so I wanted to just bump it up. Hey Snea, welcome! So tonight's blend is another one from Black Forge Coffee. It's a tea called Morning Star, and this one is going to be more on the traditional chai, which I thought was kind of lacking since we're heading into fall, and fall is pretty much chai tea season. So yeah, let's get into this. So in the on the ingredients list, I really wish they would have put the ingredients on the sachet, but unfortunately, don't show it. But yeah, so they put in this particular blend Assam black tea, cloves, ginger, cardamom, black pepper, and star anise. This is about as traditional as you can get, with a couple of extra additives. Hey Ma, hey Teresa, welcome. And so it's gonna add a little bit extra spice. Normally people don't put black pepper into a chai, but I mean, like, it's all to taste. And honestly, I tend to like the spicier chais, so this is gonna be a very interesting addition to it. So right now, I'm smelling a lot. It smells amazing. Let me just say that out the way. It's very robust, very spicy, very peppery. But there's a certain kind of like notes of licorice in there. And I know, like, a lot of people don't like black licorice, but oh yeah, it is yummy. Believe me, like, I love spicy chais. Hey Miriam, welcome. So this one has like little notes of licorice in it, and you know, some people don't like black licorice, but you're welcome for the reminder. But some people don't like black licorice, but I'm actually one of those people. But for some reason, like, it just tastes really nice in a tea. People do use licorice root in some teas, and so that's a really nice addition. I know you're saying no licorice now, but you know, I think when you drink it, it takes on a whole different experience. Like, it's not as strong, and it just becomes part of the blend. So it's not straight up black licorice, because that stuff is just ugh. But oh man, when you add the peppers in it, it hides a lot of the nastiness. So here we go. Is that tea? Yes, it is. It's got Assam black tea in it, so it's a special kind of tea that comes directly from Assam, India. It tends to be bolder and stronger in flavor, and it also tends to be CTC, which stands for cut, tear, curl. So you're gonna get. Let me see if it's pretty easy. You can see in the blend, it's all balled up. So you see like little pellets and stuff, rather than whole leaf that comes up. That you can, like, in traditionally CTC's cut, tear, curl, you're gonna get little balls. Do I like my chai naked, no milk? It depends on the situation. Like, I do, like, if I'm gonna get it from Starbucks or someplace out, I usually have it with milk and sweetener. But when I prepare it myself, I like it nice and bold. Because I drink it when it's like when it's cold outside and you need to warm up. I don't want to put any milk in it to leave out any of the spiciness. Like, I want my core hot. When I used to drink it at Adagio, no milk, no sweetener, just straight up chai, and it would work wonders. Like, I would walk home, no problem. And I love how bold it is. Like, right away, you taste the pepper, you taste the spices in it, and I'm like, it's already starting to drain my sinuses. I really should have gotten myself some tissue, because I can tell right away my nose is gonna start dripping, and it's not gonna be a pretty sight. But yeah, this is like, it culminates into a nice bold flavor. It's not all spice, which can happen with some teas when you make it with a kind of weak leaf. Like, I wouldn't make a chai using a Darjeeling. Darjeelings tend to be less earthy. Not that they tend to be weak, but just not as strong. So when you want a bold taste, you're going to go right for the Assam. The Assam tends to be stronger, earthier, smokier. It's really it's really gorgeous on its own. I love drinking Assam on its own, but when it comes to like a chai, and I'm really looking for that bold flavor, you're gonna get it out of the Assam. So now, well, I didn't show you guys what it looks like outside. What was it? You call a lot of plain things naked? Well, yeah, that's an easy way to go for it. But you can see it's a very beautiful color. If you check out, you have like the leaves. Like, I don't know, because that's not. It looks like this is yeah. There's nothing in here that's this looks like safflower. I mean, not safflower, cornflower. Like, I don't know. Oh no, sorry, it's not. There's marigold. Daggone it! it's been a while since I've had marigold in any of my teas. But yeah, I don't know why this wasn't listed in the. Ooh, almost dropped it. I don't know why it wasn't listed in the ingredients. I mean, it's just floral, and it's more for look than flavor. You're not really going to taste it in a blend like this, but it makes the blend look pretty. And if you check it out, let's do a side-by-side comparison. So if you look at this, I'm trying not to spill it, and you put it together with this, there's not a whole lot of difference. And I'll tell you why, if nobody wants to venture to guess. Because all right, here we go. This is going to be a delicate operation here. So we're taking a look at the, God, my fingers are too big. I'm taking a look at the steeped leaf. It's sticking to my finger, thank God, because I don't know what I'd be able to do. The steeped leaf versus the unsteeped leaf. You'll see that there's not that much of a difference. And that's because of the process that it goes through. CTC, cut, tear, curl, is exactly what it sounds like. What they do with the leaf is they cut it from the branch, they tear it into little pieces, and then they curl it with their fingers, or you can do it by machine as well. So you have a whole process, and you get little teeny tiny balls. And the problem with that, I mean, I wouldn't really call it a problem, but the result of that is you get tiny pieces of leaf that are so solid and balled up that when you steep it, there's not a whole lot of leaf material to open up. So you're going to have the concentrated flavor as you steep it, and it's going to maintain itself in the brew itself. Now, as I mentioned before, This is coming directly from Assam, India. And for those of you who've been following me for a while, you'll know there's two main types of tea leaves. There's Camellia sinensis sinensis, and then Camellia sinensis assamica. So we're dealing with Camellia sinensis assamica, which has grown, and evolved to thrive in a more harsh kind of climate. So you're going to have more closed leaf. It's going to be it's going to be kind of like, I don't want to say prickly, but more on the solid side than Camellia sinensis sinensis. You're going to have shorter leaves because as a mechanism to thrive, it had to condense itself so that it saves energy. It grew up in a harsher climate, so you're not going to have like the open breeziness of the Camellia sinensis sinensis leaf. The Camellia sinensis assamica leaf is more bold. It's going to be stronger. It's going to be more condensed. So you're going to get a bolder flavor out of it. So it's the process of the two. Yeah, small and mighty. Exactly. It's nice and compact. But that's where you get some of the wonderful chais that we have. I like Lado, but I ate too many last time. I had a stomach ache. My favorite is Gulab Jamun. Oh, okay. I don't know where that came from. Are you guys talking about Indian foods or? Yeah, I'm completely lost on something. I've had the Gulab Jamun before, and I agree. If that's what I'm thinking it is. If I'm 90% sure it's that orange dessert that's like pure sugar. But I'm probably wrong. She jumped the gun a little? Okay. I'll take that as as an explanation. Oh, she was saying Ladoo would go well with this tea. You definitely need a chai or milk, lots of water for Ladoo. I don't know if I've ever had Ladoo, or is it Lado? Because there's only one O in there. But yeah, you're jumping the gun a little already. I have? Oh, okay. Yeah, I never remember the names, but Ladoo? Oh, it is Ladoo. Okay. Yeah, but you are jumping the gun a little bit. I'm not ready to pair this one yet. But yeah, so like that's how you get like the nice bold flavor, and you're also using spices that are native to the Indian country, or the Indian nation. So you're getting really strong. Get your Indian desserts together. I'm trying here. But okay. So it's all of this. It culminates into okay. So let me backtrack a little bit. There's a philosophy called terroir, terre noire, something like that. Which is essentially it's called food of the land, and the philosophy is the people who live in the region will know what foods go well together, and so you basically trust them to make quality goods or quality foods. So we're dealing with the Camellia sinensis assamica leaf that has been cut, tear, curl, and it's little tiny balls. And then you're blending in the cardamom is a must. You have to have cardamom and black pepper. No, I mean sorry, terre noire. Yeah, I'm struggling here with the. I think that's Latin, right? Terre noire, or French. Well, I think it's French. Anyway, so you have like the cut, tear, curl. You have the cardamom, which is necessary. The black cloves. What else? The star anise, less necessary. That's where I'm getting the kind of licorice flavor to it. It's used in a lot of traditional ones, but it's left out depending on where you go. Black pepper is not the traditional Indian way. Terror equals horror. So, close enough. And what else? Am I missing something? I mean, some people put ginger in there as well. Let me see. What is it? Oh, there is ginger in this. Okay, yeah. I thought I was reading one of the other recipes on here. But yeah, like ginger is less traditional, but it's a good additive to have in a chai. And if you take a look at the color, which I should have done earlier, I admit I kind of like let it wander, but look at how dark this is. Look at it's opaque. You can't even see my fingers. Look at that. And that's just reflective of the boldness and the strong flavor that I'm getting right now. Look at this wild man. Hey, Power Helm, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. You haven't been streaming yourself, so. Now, for this traditionally is also, and I found out earlier that the way that I've been having my Indian tea lately has been incorrect. It's not all milk. It's usually 1 part milk and 2 parts water. And then it's boiled repeatedly. Not to say that I don't like all completely milk. But yeah, now I want to try it the more traditional way, you know? Just because. Just for the experience. But, shush, we need to go tea shopping again. Absolutely. I am always down to go tea shopping. Unfortunately, the tea shop by me has closed. So we're going to have to go out and find a new place. I do have stuff in mind. So yeah, I'll catch you up later about that. But yeah, so I've been drinking it all milk, boiled and nice and creamy and frothy, and I think I would prefer that to the water mixture. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Traditionally, when you drink a chai like this, and I'm kind of like usually it's just the Assam tea that I've had in milk, the milk tea. But I would love to try something like this, nice, creamy, sweet, and lively with flavor. Because as much as I love these bold flavors, there's something about sweetening it and creaming it and making it more palpable. Hey, Nicole, welcome. Making it more palpable and giving it some texture. It turns into like a kind of art, You just add a little to it. Even some sugar, maybe. I mean, I don't normally sweeten my tea, but there's always a good. It's always a good option to have. So it boils down a little bit. You assume from multiple boilings, make it more concentrated. Yes, that's how. Well, I mean, that only works when you're using milk, because when you froth it, it kind of like you first you get like a little film at the top, and then it starts to bubble over, so that kind of like softens the texture and solidifies it at the same time. Yes, sugar. I mean, like it's not out of the realm of possibility, But yeah, you cream it that way, and then I haven't tried it with the with the water in it, so I'm assuming it's going to be less creamy but still maintain a pretty good flavor. I'm going to try it out really soon, probably tomorrow. Uh, but I love like experimenting with tea, and like seeing how it's traditionally made. Usually, the way I make it, water only, and that's I mean, for me that's just the thing. But I wouldn't fault anybody for making it with milk. I mean, that would be hypocritical of me because I like it with only milk. I just don't make it that way for very often. Oof, okay. Questions, comments, anything you want to talk about? Now's the time. Teresa, that's your cue. What would you pair this up with? I'm putting you on the spot this time. Today, it's like, whew. I'm loving how bold this is. And you guys can't see it, but my tea is like making my nose just kind of drip a little bit. I'm hiding it pretty well. The next tea cooking with Mike episode, chai lattes. That I can do a little bit. That one, I know what I'm doing a little bit more than I did the other night with the caramel. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm going to try this again at some point. But just rest assured, this is only going to be me until I figure out what I'm doing. So, what do you mean? No, it was good. It was just a little oily. I know you have your reservations, but I do maintain a pretty. You literally drank 4 tablespoons of butter. Was it? No, because we only put 6, and it was divided into 3, so I only had 2 tablespoons of butter, which to me is still kind of a lot, but still. We have to make caramel first. How did I have 4? Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot I did that. Oops. Well, I mean, I lived, and I have a pretty healthy heart, so I can I'm pretty sure I can do that. But I'm not gonna do it every day. I'm not gonna do it often. So I promise you, I'm not gonna die anytime soon from a heart attack. Like never? Okay, I'm never gonna die. I've been planning on living forever. So far, so good. Don't be mad. Okay. So since Teresa doesn't want to tell me what she would pair this with, I'll take the honors and say, what am I going to pair this with? Since this is a pretty traditional blend, let's go with traditional Indian food. I had some chicken biryani the other day, and it was good. So I think that it would go very well with this blend because Terre Noire. Maybe if I were to put some cream and sugar, sweeten it up a little bit, I would put it with a butter chicken, just to kind of match the texture in it. So I think it'll do pretty well. This could probably go well with a scoop of ice cream in it. I mean, done as is with all water, but instead of adding milk, just put a little scoop of vanilla ice cream in it, let it melt, let it congeal in there and get all soft maybe. I think that might be a good idea. I don't know, I'd try it. Because, I mean, it's no different than using the creamer that I have from, what's that ice cream shop? Cold Stone. I have some Cold Stone creamer that I usually put in teas like this. Yeah, it could probably go pretty well in there. I don't know, we'll see. A little scoop of ice cream. Maybe that's an experiment for another day. Never say congeal again. At least not in your presence. Well, after yesterday, no, was it yesterday? No, the Wednesdays. After Wednesday's experience, oh, excuse me, all that chunkiness in the tea is kind of. I swear, next time I do this, I'll figure it out myself. And I'll do it when nobody's around so that nobody can make fun of me afterwards. I know, I'm an easy target. I love how it's just like the spices I can feel going down my throat and my chest. And there's just this warmth. That's and add creamer to this tea, give a review. Okay, I'll do that right now. I have the creamer right here. Why not, right? Just gonna put a little bit, and to me a little bit is more than what most people would put in it. I'm not going to put any sugar in it because I don't want it to lose that spiciness, and this is probably going to be losing a lot of its spice to begin with. But, alright, so I think that's a pretty good color. And it smells a lot sweeter too. I think this is going to be a good deal. Okay. So with this particular one, I'm using the Cold Stone Sweet Creamer, and it gives it like that ice creamness. Kind of gives it like an orangey flavor to it. I think that it's bringing out the star anise a little bit more. And as I mentioned before, the star anise is what was giving it that black licorice kind of flavor. And now it's coming out more the star anise without the other spices behind it, if that makes any sense. So it doesn't taste as much as a black licorice as it did. You love the transformation of the color. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Like it looks like a nice orangey coffee color to it. But it's not coffee, it's tea, I promise. I'm not cheating. So right now it's like it's muted. All the black pepper is almost completely gone. The cardamom is kind of like iffy. I barely taste it. The star anise is coming out more than anything else. What else? Am I missing something? Let me see if I'm missing anything. Because, yeah, I mean, I can't even taste the ginger. The creamer is the best thing you recommend for people. Oh yeah, it's really good. It kind of takes away from the traditional sense, but you know, like if you're drinking for taste and you don't really care, then you know, who cares? I like it. I personally like it. I tend to put it in stuff that I don't drink very often, kind of like any Earl Greys, of course. Unless it's got lapsang in it, because that's the only way I'll drink Earl Grey from now on. But yeah, it's got good stuff. Okay, announcements. This week, not this Saturday, not tomorrow, but next Saturday, I'm going to be doing my Hot Ones challenge, and I'm so excited, guys. Please spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies. Tell everybody that's going to listen. I'm gonna be doing the Hot Ones challenge and doing an interview. I don't know the questions. The questions are they're not my department. So we did send save the dates calendar invitations. Not everybody got one because I don't have everybody's email addresses, but I sent out a big one. Yeah, I mean, if you want to watch it live, you can, but yeah, like for all intents and purposes, I want to get as many people as I can watching. Listen, tell Mike's enemies. Yeah, I don't have any enemies. I am friendly with everybody. Yeah, right. Except for one person, Lipton. Anyway. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I want to get as many people as I can watching because I really want to boost the stats of my Twitch channel. You've been told you want to be a quiz master, but this isn't trivia. This is an interview. It's not going to be like, what's the caffeine content of 2 teaspoons of green tea? No, it's going to be about the community. It's not a quiz show. Maybe afterwards, because I'm going to have the I can explain it. Okay, so there's gonna be after everything happens on Facebook, there's gonna be extra content on Twitch, and I'm gonna have this segment called Bits for Bytes, and that's where people are going to donate between either 100 or 1,000 bits, and in increments of 10. So that if we do, say, 100 will be like the number 1 sauce, 1,000 will be the number 10 sauce, and anything in between 120, 130, 140 will be that increment of heat. So people will get to pay to torture me, which I know a lot of people are dying to do. And, they can ask questions. This is going to be, I'll answer all the questions, but the extra added bonus of paying for me to take a bite of another hot sauce is going to be the big draw. So, it's going to be up to between $1 and $10. So the $10 mark is going to be like the ultimate hot sauce per bite. You guys can torture me all you want until we either run out of sauce or we run out of time, whatever. But yeah, the bits for bytes is gonna be a hit. I can just feel it right now. Ooh, that was good. Thank you all for joining me tonight. This has been a delicious blend. Once again, this is named Morning Star. I will put the link in the description. And if you're looking for that blend, you can try it out yourself. Until next time, have a great night. You're coming with a $20 bill? Okay, well, I would prefer that you did it on the stream, because I'm trying to boost the channel stats. So the cash is gonna be. I'm just trying to get people to watch me on Twitch. That's all. Why I pay money to Jeff Bezos? Because I'm paying for the advertisement. I'm paying for the algorithm to pick me up and put me in on people's screens. That's what I really want. I don't really care about the money itself. I want participation. I want people to comment and make it alive so that other people will know I exist, that kind of a thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Have a great night, a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.